Alright everybody, I'm back to show you some more of my Criterion movies. These are some that I got since the last video, so I had to go backwards in spine order. This one is spine number 6. Jean Cocteau's Beauty and the Beast. I apologize if I mispronounce his name. I don't speak French. I'm from the Midwest, so I will mispronounce lots of things on my channel. This movie was made in 1946, black and white, before the Disney Beauty and the Beast, obviously. This is a live-action Beauty and the Beast. It's a very good movie. Saw it for the first time last year. I apologize. I have bad sinuses, so I have to clear my throat, and I sniffle quite a bit, so I do apologize. Anyways, the description says, Jean Cocteau's sublime adaptation of Madame le Prince de Beaumont's fairy tale masterpiece, in which the pure love of a beautiful girl melts the heart of a feral but gentle beast, is a landmark of motion picture fantasy with unforgettably romantic performances by Jean Marais and Josette Day. The spectacular visions of enchantment, desire, and death in Beauty and the Beast have become timeless icons of cinematic wonder. Very good movie. I was slightly disappointed in the Beast voice. I thought it was kind of feminine. It didn't seem very rough and scary, but it was a good movie. Lots of magical elements, fantastical elements. Very enjoyable. Next, I just got this yesterday in the mail. Spine number 12. This is Spinal Tap from 1984. I already had this on DVD, but Criterion just upgraded their old spine from a long time ago. Spine number 12. This was probably released back in the late 90s originally, but they finally re-released it, and this time it's on 4K UHD, ultra high definition disc, and a Blu-ray combo edition. So I love this movie. It's one of mine and my wife's favorites. We love to quote it. It's hilarious. The 3 actors, so funny. Michael McKean, he's on Breaking Bad. He was on a couple different movies, and you'd recognize him from lots of different things. I Am Saul, actually. He was on I Am Saul, not Breaking Bad. He was also in the Brady Bunch movies, where he was the neighbor. Harry Shearer, he does lots of voices on The Simpsons. He's hilarious in this as Derek Smalls, the bass player. The character's name is Nigel Tufnell. Let's see here. Christopher Guest, Michael McKean. Christopher Guest. Christopher Guest is in a lot of fake documentaries. They call them mockumentaries. He's hilarious in Waiting for Guffman. Was in The Princess Bride. He played the Six-Fingered Man. He's hilarious in Best in Show, where he plays one of the bloodhound dog trainer owner. He's hilarious. Great actor. Great comedic actor. This is from 1984. Spinal Tap has come to be recognized as England's loudest and most punctual band. In the legendary rockumentary This Is Spinal Tap, now beautifully restored, Nigel Tufnell, David St. Hubbins, and Derek Smalls embark on their final American tour with filmmaker Marty DeBurgi. In the film, he's played by Rob Reiner, who's also the director of this fake documentary. Capturing all the mishaps, creative tensions, dwindling crowds, and ill-fated drummers. So all the drummers in the band keep dying due to strange circumstances, which is funny because I'm a drummer. This is Spinal Tap takes DeBurgi's brilliant verite style and turns it up to 11. So I'm very excited to watch this. I don't think my boys have seen it, my sons, so we're going to show it to them for the first time because it's really funny. And this is a hilarious visual joke. It has a bunch of amps that look like the shape of Stonehenge, which is awesome because there's a really funny Stonehenge scene in the movie. Excuse me. When you open it up, it shows some discs of the 4K UHD disc and some Blu-rays, and this fake little magazine. This is Spinal Tap. Paloma Records presents Smell the Glove, the new album from Spinal Tap. And this is a joke from the movie because the album comes out completely black, and they're very angry about it and frustrated, but it's pretty funny. So yeah, it's really funny. Lots of good jokes. When they get lost backstage is hilarious. And that's one of the girlfriends slash wives that ends up breaking up the group, which is a funny Yoko Ono reference. There's Marty DeBurgi, played by Rob Reiner. That's the band during their Flower Power days. But yeah, it's really, really funny. It's a great movie. Anybody that likes comedy should check it out. Next disc in my collection is Spine number 34. And this is from the year 1966. Andrei Rublev, directed by Andrei Tarkovsky. And he was a famous Soviet director. This movie is on the list of it's on a bunch of lists of famous, not popular, but critically acclaimed, artistically acclaimed, great movies. I watched it. It was very interesting. So, like I said, this is Spine number 34. So it was on DVD, and then it was out of print for a long time, and then they re-released it on Blu-ray. So this is the Blu-ray edition. It's a very interesting movie. Tracing the life of a renowned icon painter, Andrei Tarkovsky's second feature vividly conjures the murky world of medieval Russia. This dreamlike and remarkably tactile film follows Andrei Rublev as he passes through a series of poetically linked scenes. Snow falls inside an unfinished church. Naked pagans stream through a thicket during a torchlit ritual. A boy oversees the clearing away of muddy earth for the forging of a gigantic bell. Gradually emerging as a man, struggling mightily to preserve his creative and religious integrity. Appearing here in the director's preferred 183-minute cut, as well as the version that was originally suppressed by Soviet authorities, the masterwork Andrei Rublev is one of Tarkovsky's most revered films, an arresting meditation on art, faith, and endurance. So yeah, I've only seen this once. I honestly don't remember a lot of it. I definitely remember the last scene, the bell making scene, which was a fascinating scene where they're working with the forge and the fire to create this church bell. But yeah, Andrei Tarkovsky is probably one of the most famous Russian directors that's ever lived, and definitely talented, definitely had interesting camera work. Very long movie, slightly confusing, but yeah, enjoyable. I like how the kind of shines golden around the halo around his head. Kind of neat. Next, Spine number... Oh, focus. Sorry, you guys. My camera work is pretty shoddy. I apologize. Spine number 35. This is Diabolique, or Diabolique, a film by Henri Georges Clouzot. This is from 1955. This is a famous French horror movie. Definitely influenced Alfred Hitchcock. Blu-ray. This one is about 2 hours long. Before Psycho, Peeping Tom, and Repulsion, there was Diabolique. This thriller from Henri Georges Clouzot, which shocked audiences in Europe and the U.S., is a story of two women, the fragile wife and the willful mistress of the sadistic headmaster of a boys' boarding school, who hatch a daring revenge plot. With its unprecedented narrative twists and terrifying images, Diabolique is a heart-grabbing benchmark of horror filmmaking, featuring outstanding performances by Simone Signoret, Vera Clouzot, and Paul Merouse. And like I said, I'm probably mispronouncing everybody's names, and I do apologize. I am not perfect. This channel will not be perfect, and yeah, people make mistakes. People are not perfect, so I can't really apologize, but there you have it. Great movie. Lots of fun. Saw it several times. If you like horror movies, you should definitely check this one out. And the fifth one and the final one for this video is spine number 44. The Red Shoes from the year 1948. This is directed by British filmmakers Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger. They work together quite often, co-directors, often working on the same movies, kind of like the Coen brothers, but I don't think they were related. But anyways, The Red Shoes is a great movie. It's about ballet. It's about filmmaking, amazing colors, amazing cinematography. This is the 4K ultra high definition disc. The movie is a little over 2 hours long. The Red Shoes, the singular fantasia from Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger, is cinema's quintessential backstage drama, as well as one of the most glorious Technicolor feasts ever concocted for the screen. Maura Shearer is a rising star ballerina torn between an idealistic composer and a ruthless impresario intent on perfection, featuring outstanding performances, blazingly beautiful cinematography by Jack Cardiff, Oscar-winning sets and music, and an unforgettable hallucinatory central dance sequence. This beloved classic, dazzlingly restored, stands as an enthralling tribute to the life of the artist. And this is also one of the favorite movies of a famous American director named Martin Scorsese. This is one of his favorite movies. So yeah, great movie. Saw it once last year. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. Anyways, those are my selections for today. Have a good day.